One battle after another is shaping up to be one of the biggest films of the movie awards season. The Leonardo DiCaprio-led thriller has just been nominated for 9 Golden Globes, including Best Actor nod for DiCaprio and Best Picture for a comedy or musical. It's leading the pack with the most nominations this year. Griffin Yeager joins me now. He's been tracking all the nominations, going through it all. I have to say, this film, I kind of chuckle when they say it's in the comedy musical category, because Leonardo's very angry.
Yeah, well, you know what? I feel like we always come into that situation with the Golden Globes. Every single year, there's sort of a conversation about which categories we're sort of picking in, because there's that split situation here.
Exactly.
With,
but there's a lot that you're following in terms of those grand nominations.
Exactly. So let's start off with the movies. Like you mentioned, leading the pack is One Battle After Another with 9 nominations, including Best Picture, Director, Screenwriter. This is doing incredibly well in the sort of awards circuit at the moment, and this is sort of only, continuing that race. Leonardo DiCaprio plays a character named Bob Ferguson. He's a former revolutionary living in hiding with his daughter, and the events that sort of pull him straight back into this sort of violent, chaotic past that he's so badly trying to escape. Really, really great cast here alongside Leonardo DiCaprio. We got Tiana Taylor, not to mention Regina Hall. There's so much to talk about there. And next up, after One Battle After Another, is Sentimental Value, switching the tone a little bit. They've got 8 nominations, and this follows 2 sisters who reconnect with their estranged father after they lose their mother. Now, the father was once a well-known filmmaker, and he wants to make a movie based on their family, which instead of healing things, brings up a whole ton of tension and old conversations that they now have to deal with. So those family dynamics are really on display here. 8 nominations, followed by Sinners with 7. Then we've got Hamnet, Frankenstein, and Wicked for Good also receiving nominations this morning.
Wicked for Good, I have to say, my oldest daughter is in love with that series. So any nods it gets will make her very, very happy. But we're also recognizing a lot of Canadians that are among these nominations.
Yes, absolutely. In both the film and television categories. First of all, we've got Catherine O'Hara nominated for The Studio. Yeah. This is sort of a show about the inner workings of Hollywood, and Catherine O'Hara is a part of this ensemble cast. Also Seth Rogen, another Canadian in that show. So nice to see that there. Also, Martin Short in Only Murders in the Building is nominated for Best Male Actor in a television series drama. And lastly, we got to talk about K-pop Demon Hunters. Bringing it back to the
Demon Hunters.
Born from the Toronto's Maggie Kang. Everyone's singing the song. It's on everyone's playlist. And it's nominated in the animated categories as well as Best Original Song. Really super exciting. Before we move on, I'll just talk about the TV shows that are leading the pack this morning. Everybody's favorite, The White Lotus, leading the pack with 6 nominations in the TV categories, transporting you right back to that resort where all the chaos ensues. Yes. We've got that stellar ensemble cast, many of them getting recognized this morning, followed by Adolescence, a very different show, 5 nominations. This is shot all in one take, which takes you on this thrilling ride as you're following the story of a young boy who is accused of murder and sort of how that affects his family.
And that young actor, this was like his first real acting gig.
And there's one scene, brilliant. There's one scene that just, it took my breath away.
When he's in detention? Yes.
You got it.
And he's talking to, I guess she's with the prison system as well, trying to kind of a therapist
situation, Jinx.
Yes.
So amazing to see him get nods here for his first performance. How cool.
It is very cool. Golden Globes always likes to sort of break the mold a little bit and kind of go off the cuff. They're doing that with podcasts because there's 25 possible podcasts that can hit the nomination list here. Talk to me about that, because I think some of us are scratching our heads going, well, what's the criteria? And is it audio? Is it visual? Is it both? But it's a new medium, certainly.
Yeah, well, the interesting thing about podcasts is because it's kind of everything all at once. It's really where the talk show is going. I've been having a lot of conversations with my colleagues about how the podcast is becoming the new talk show for, a newer generation. And this is another step in that direction of sort of being recognized in that way. Yeah. It's the first major awards category for podcasting ever. which is quite cool,
Yeah.
at the Golden Globes this year. And we've got 5 shows that are nominated. Now, I'm just going to list them here. We got Armchair Expert with Dax Shepard, sort of an interview podcast. Call Her Daddy, led by Alex Cooper. Another interview podcast, but also, you know, talking a lot about the female experience and interviewing celebrities and sort of catering to that Gen Z crowd and all the stars that come about in that world. Good Hang with Amy Poehler. Also Smartless with Jason Bateman, Sean Hayes, and Will Arnett. This is a fun one because they bring on a surprise guest every episode that the 2 other hosts aren't aware of. And then lastly, Up First from NPR, some news in there. Yeah. So lots of podcasts being recognized, sort of a range of different types depending on what your listening habits are. And cool to see them nominated on such a big stage.
It is. And we'll sort of see where things go. January 11th, the big day. And of course, that sort of leads the way to where things could land for the Oscars.
Absolutely.
Griffin, thank you for this.
Thank you so much.